to come back for like days. They literally took her internet away because the people have been fighting back. Like, it's crazy. It is getting crazy. There's a lot of things going on. There have been secret meetings. There are countries fighting other countries. There's hip hop girls who don't even know they've lost. It's the spiritual girls not being truly tapped in. It's a lot of them projecting. I see a lot of misplaced anger. It is wild. There are demons afoot. There are demons afoot. There are demons afoot, honey. If you know, you know. The spiritual girls, the real spiritual girls, have been calling it. The fakes have been getting ran out. I told y'all, hunting season was upon us. I said we're in the witching hours. Y'all didn't believe me. We're not even at Halloween. We're not even at Halloween. The girls started playing the end of July. Y'all didn't want to listen to me though. Y'all never want to listen to me. Y'all want to listen to these fakes, these frauds. How you listening to somebody who's not even living in their truth? I'm living in my truth. I told y'all, everything I said has come to pass, has it not? Some of y'all better go pay homage to Mother Earth. You better go ground yourself in real land. Not on that cursed soil. Go get in that water. And I'm talking about quickly. And everything y'all send, I return to sender. Who y'all think y'all playing with? I ain't no average bitch. Soon come. Oh my goodness, the girls are running away from their gifts. They don't even know it. Ask me how I know. Anyways, hey Couture Bays, happy Sunday fun day. I missed y'all. Like, they could never keep me away. We gotta talk about everything. There's so much to talk about. Like, I don't even know where I want to begin. We gotta talk about the music. We gotta talk about hip hop. We gotta talk about the girls carrying music on their back. The first male to be in the top of the hip hop charts, seemingly like is going into Billboard, is going to be Young Thug. Shout out to the Barbs. Amanda Seales is trash. Shout out to the girls finding out. We gotta talk about the OGs and how y'all just go for everything. I don't like how y'all be having selective outrage. They are burning churches. I wonder who did that. Mormon church in Michigan set ablaze amid shooter opening fire at churchgoers, causing multiple injuries, police say. The incident happened during 10 a.m. Sunday service and can confirm the shooter is down. What is going on in these Mormon? Child, this happened 2 hours ago. Not the good Mormons. Are they ready to talk about the white on white crime? My goodness, my God, today. Ooh. The girlies want to fight with me about WNBA. Baby, everybody want to fight. Everybody wants to fight. Like, where they do that at? I'm just so happy y'all are here. So, hey, Couture Bays, it's your girl, Britt Bright, going live with the Real Talk and Bay Squad. We gotta talk. But before we get started, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my favorite vegan water, and let's get into the mess, shall we? How you can like this video is by double tapping the screen. How you can like this video and you can't double tap the screen is by hitting those 3 dots right there. Thumbsing up or thumbsing down, sharing figuring it out. How you can engage with this video is by hitting those three dots right there, and that's how you can send a donation. Shout out to the international and domestic base. That being said, let's get into the mess. Where do I want to begin? Amanda Seals. No, I want to talk about Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars is coming. Bruno Mars is set to drop an R&B album very soon. I like that for Bruno. Bruno is a good time. I know they say he is a gentrifier of the music, but I met Bruno Mars when I used to live in Hawaii before he was famous. And he was like, take a picture of me, I'm gonna be famous one day. And I was like, interesting. I liked him. I liked his music. I had a coworker who would play all of his music. I'm talking about all the emo music. Kiss me with your eyes open. Why were they open? You know, that Bruno. Bruno just likes music. Bruno likes to wipe his face across the table and get in the stew. I'm not mad at it. Honestly, I like Bruno's music. Versace on the floor. 24 karat. I like all of it. I liked when he was in the band. I like when he was solo. I like it. I like the song he wrote for Lucky Day. He's very talented. The music is going back to making it fun. Maybe he'll make it fun. Let's get into it. So let's get into Amanda Seals, shall we? I love when y'all find out people are trash. Hey, Magic T3, yes. What is going on? Hey, Sko. Hey, Skilo. I love when y'all find out people are trash. It's like me not having to do the work. It's a good time for me. Let's get into it.
The truth that y'all don't want to hear, Trump is a revolutionary. Let you sit with that for a second. Because a lot of y'all think revolutionary is only for positive change. And at the end of the day, girl, how about this? I'm gonna block you so you don't have to ever have to come back and get cussed out. If that's what you think this is. If you think that revolution only comes in a package of progress for the people, you are incorrect. Ultimately, revolution is overthrow in favor of an alternative government. That is revolution. So, if you know what's the truth that y'all don't want to hear? Trump is a revolutionary.
That's what she said at first.
Study the method that they have deployed in order to do as such. Then you need to ask yourself, why haven't the people that we have empowered done the same? Study the method.
So that's what she said. And I have a clip just for her because
next time y'all tell me, oh, I hate this. Next time y'all tell me, oh, I hate this state because they passed these kind of laws, I need y'all to tell me which politician specifically passed the laws. Because you can't tell me, oh, Texas banned abortion pills, blah, 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 blah. Tell me the exact politician who did that shit. In my case, it was Jeff fucking Leach of District 67, who lives in McKinney, Texas, who made the law. He made House Bill 7, and he passed it, okay? That's what happens. Y'all keep forgetting that politicians work for you. You don't work for politicians. These are representatives of the people. You can elect them out of there. You can actually do something to change the politics in your state, in your district, in your nation. You just have to go out and either vote. Big one, get informed on how to vote. Early voting ends October 7th in Texas. Get registered to vote so we can vote in 2026 elections and 2025 elections. But also, there's actionable change if you just know who the fuck is representing you. Like, stop trying to be like, I'm just gonna complain and not change the policies. People under the age of 35 in America don't vote. And those are the ones who usually complain the most. Are you registered to vote in your district? Now, especially like when it's Florida, Illinois, California, Missouri, this state, this state, this state, this state. This, don't say like, oh, New York City did this, Florida passed this. What specific politician wrote the bill and who the fuck signed up on it? Who the fuck did that? You can call them out. You can tag them. You can make them nervous because they work for who? You. You don't work for them. Politicians work for the American people. Next time y'all tell me, oh, I hate this.
And that's for Amanda Seales. She is a rage baiter. She's a race baiter. She likes to bait the people. Because did y'all listen to her? She was like, Trump is a revolutionary. Girl, you knew what you were doing. And then she was like, because y'all don't understand. No, we do understand. And this is my problem with Miss I'm for Grenada, Amanda Seales. My issue with her will always be she's not her most authentic self, and them hoes is getting called out. I told y'all I'm from the South. We eat coon like it's chicken down here at the bottom. So when I see things like this, and I'm like, y'all was giving her plus ones because she was calling out the Africans, right? Just for her to turn around and say, we need the immigrants. So she was foundational Black America at the 20 versus 1 or whatever it is, the round table. And then she was on the Eggs podcast with Deontay talking that blackity black, which I was falling for. And the moment she couldn't keep the mask on, her slip started to show. The slip is showing. I see right through it. I'm so sick and tired of the Stephen A. Smiths, the Van Jones, the Amanda Seales just be talking to talk. Which legislator, which policy, and I shared that on purpose because when the girls get the talking, running them suckers and with no real attainable action, when they never have a solid plan of action, I look at them like, you're the problem. Nobody wants to be baited. Nobody wants to be rage baited. It's just like those dumb teenagers who was down at TSU talking about I didn't know it was an HBCU. Yes, they did. The problem is, which I find funny, nobody ever wants to talk about how these grown men lied. They came to an HBCU because they were scared to go to a PWI. I just told y'all down at a Mormon church was put on fire with a shooter. No wonder they're coming to the HBCUs because we're not out here committing violence. They're scared of their own. I'm sick of it. And this is why I don't believe in canceling people. I just like to use them as stepping stools to how dense and slow they are. Don't play word salad with us to act as if we don't have comprehension when Amanda Seales' demographic is mainly and predominantly baby boomers and millennials and a few Gen Zers. Like, girl, you think we're dumb? There's a lot of people who follow you who are in academia. We're not stupid. We know what you're doing. We know you got to pay the bills because you have found a way to finesse the ultimate grifter. And this is why I look at people like her. And when y'all compare her to Candace Owens used to be a grifter until her friend got harmed. But we're going to talk about Candy Girl later. Hold that thought. Put a pin in it. Moving right along. Because I'm serving these hoes up. We talked about Bruno. We talked about Amanda Seales. Trash. Okay, just trash. Y'all be like, Amanda Seales be doing so much work. What work? What bill has she enacted? What bill has she put in place? What has she done? Isn't she from New York? Oh, my bad. She's from Florida. What has she done for the Floridians? Or is it the New Yorkers? I can't keep up. She just be talking. Israel, Palestinian, Gaza. What has she done with her celebrity status? What has she done? All it is talk. I'm tired of you hoes talking. Hey, TJ, what's going on? Hey, Winter, what is going on? Yes, smash that like button. Okay, please come in liking the video. My mods is modding. My mods is working. Can we get 80 more likes, please? And thank you. Listen, y'all don't get this type of teaching on a Sunday. You know the internet is back up. They tried to take a hoe out. Okay, and it's not even Black Hollywood. She got booted from Hollywood. If she was that amazing, she would be this thing. And she shared another thing. Remember when she did that round table with Katy Perry and she was going back and forth with Caitlyn Jenner and y'all was clapping and applauding her and she was talking about the systematic oppressions and things like that. A lot of that stuff she was saying in there is misinformation. She was talking about the fathers was taken out of the home so that the women can have welfare. Why would you spew red pill rhetoric and you are an African American studies major? That is what her degree is. She has a degree in African American studies, and this is what you come out with. As a person who has a degree in marketing, I know the statistics. I know they gave the statistics to you. That is a lie. That is a lie. There's actual court evidence proving that. Someone went to court about that and won, a black person. And you literally misquoted that and then doubled down on it. And y'all applauded that. See, this is the problem. They want y'all to be docile and dumb. Docile and dumb so they can keep doing things. That's why I shared y'all. Who is the they? Who is the they? Who is the them? I don't play that them, they, none of that. And this is probably why, I like Cardi B. Because Cardi B said I shoot the messenger too. I'm shooting you because you're the one standing talking. And I'm looking at you. And it's not giving authentic. It's not giving authentic. I can't, I won't, and I don't. If you like Amanda Seales, cool. I'm not telling you to unsubscribe. I'm not telling you to cancel her. But that hoe is out here misquoting things. She's spreading misinformation. And who do you think is buying it up? Do you think her core audience is just black men and women? No. She said she was getting a lot of her support from the white folk. I remember that rant she went on. I remember because I said she's unlikable. She's the problem. She gets in her own way. She wants to be a dictator. She needs to go heal. All she do is project. But y'all eat it up because Shannon Sharp is in trouble. Listen, two things can be right at the same time. She wasn't right there. She was able to talk and spew more of that salad with her lying ass. She's a liar. I can't stand a liar. I could spot them a mile away. That's why she was getting dog walked the way she was. Talking about she cares. She only cares about her own agenda. And if you don't know what the agenda is, get with Aunt Sinitra. She called it out several times. Why is Amanda not on a boat to Grenada, on a boat with Greta? Oh my goodness. Amanda is loud and insufferable. And the people love her. And I love that for them. But I don't follow fools. Speaking of fools, let's get into Nas. Can we talk about Nas real quick? Can we talk about Nas? Because y'all was out here talking about capitalism and systematic oppressions and what else was y'all saying when y'all didn't want Jay-Z to have that casino and all the and how the infrastructure and things would go? Let's get into Nas. I love when y'all write stuff like this. Nas-backed Queens Casino moves ahead after Jay-Z's Times Square project is rejected. Let's get into vibe. A Nas-backed casino bid in Queens just got the green light to move ahead days after Jay-Z's Times Square casino dreams are deferred. On Thursday, the Resorts World received preliminary approval from the state sitting board to move forward in the race for one of up to 3 casino licenses in New York. The move felt like a full circle moment for the Queensborough president, Donovan Richards, who couldn't resist throwing a little shade in Ho's direction while hyping Nas' ties to the project. There's a theme in Queens, and I know Nas is a part of it. Queens gets the money, Richards said. Then, with a grin, he doubled down. Sorry, Jay-Z, we win again. I just had to rub it in. I'm going to play it for y'all because I want y'all to see, while y'all was hyping this up, I found some things out.
That being said, I'm getting ready to vote, and there's a theme in Queens, and I know Nas is a part of this. Queens get the money. Sorry, Jay-Z, we win again. I just had to rub that in. You can let the Brooklyn Borough president know that I send my regards to him. With that being said, I vote aye.
I don't have an issue with that, right? Nas, who has an equity in Gentberg Resorts World's $5 billion proposal, has been hands-on about the vision. The plan includes live tables, games like blackjack, craps, and poker, plus a concert hall and even a sports academy with Queens Hoops legend Kenny the Jet Smith attached. On Thursday, Richards and 5 other members of the state's Community Advisory Board committee unanimously voted in the resort world's favor. The one mic MC spoke of his new venture into gambling world prior and called it a win for his community. This is an ambitious project that will give new opportunities to hardworking families who call Queens home, attract top-tier talent, and build up the next generation of leaders. Clearly, with this project, the world is ours, right? Let me tell y'all something. Where are the girls who was out here writing think pieces? Where are y'all? Did they go into hiding? Did they go into hiding? Can y'all get the likes up? I need y'all to share this. I could not believe when Jay-Z wanted to do it, because I'm gonna tell you the difference between Jay-Z and Nas winning. Jay-Z was going to be an owner. Nas is an ambassador. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard me. Put a 2 in the chat if you didn't hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard me. Put a 2 in the chat if you didn't hear me. Nas is an ambassador. Jay-Z was going to be an owner. Y'all see the difference? Where are the think pieces about gambling addiction, DWIs, anti-capitalist agendas? Where are they? Not y'all changing y'all tune because it's Nas. I really wish I would just say, you don't like Jay-Z, instead of writing these dissertations about the dangers of having a casino, because Queens is getting a casino. I thought we cared about the people. Nas is an ambassador of the casino. He's the face of the casino. Shout out to Nas. He's a king. I love a king. I love a king. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. And very ambitious. Whose pockets is this lining? Y'all just be... I'm just saying. Y'all show me every time. Every time y'all do this, I'm just like... Yeah, they don't want Jay to have that kind of ownership. And here's my thing. Be honest with that. See, this is why I don't take a lot of y'all serious. Y'all are the same people who will call out black women, and I said this on Twitter. Y'all will call out women for being baby mothers, but you will go and hype Kendrick Lamar's forever fiance and say, how do you know she's not a wife? Because they're not married. The girls hate the truth. The girls hate the truth. They hate the truth. This is why the girlies who said the girls get it, they get it. I'm so happy Michaela Pink is back. Why y'all didn't tell me Michaela was out of prison? I am so happy. You hoes don't know how fun it's about to be in these streets. Baby. Y'all have no clue. Michaela Pink is back. Don't waste the pretty. I know Fed time can be hard. I hope she's happy, she's healthy, she looked good. Skin was glowing. I can't wait for her to be destructive in the streets. Why not? We have too many casinos, and it is the money doesn't trickle like it should. Nas being the face of a casino is hilarious. But he is the face. Y'all don't like that? Y'all don't like him being the face? Y'all thought he was the owner? Y'all thought he was the owner? Put a yes if y'all thought he was the owner. Put a no if y'all didn't. Put a yes if y'all thought he was the owner. Put a no if you didn't. It's okay. Like, I'm not judging you. Because we gotta talk. We about to wake it up. We about to wake it up. Wake it up. He wasn't waking up. Ooh. I see a no. Okay, okay. I'm just finding he was still making business moves. Yeah, they wasn't promoting it like he was just the ambassador. Now, why would they do that? Now, why would they do that? Ask yourself. Now, why would they want to do that? Now, why would they want to do that? I'm just saying. But I don't know. I don't know. Let's get into Candy Girl. Or do we want to talk about Cardi B? We're going to save the fun stuff last. Let's talk.
Two conservative activists made an unannounced visit to Tennessee State University. The pair was eventually escorted off of campus by police as angry students gathered around. News 2's Kenley Hargett reports on the aftermath of that event.
You want to talk to people who disagree with you, you go to the place where people are likely to disagree with you.
Students visibly upset at a conservative group showing up to their university unannounced. The group is on a nationwide college tour to honor Charlie Kirk and to open dialogue on various political topics. Tuesday, they chose Tennessee State University, where they set up two controversial signs in front of their table. One saying, DEI should be illegal, and the other, deport all illegals now. Let's talk. I sat down with two members of the group on why they chose to come to an HBCU.
We kind of just drive places and then we end up in a city. We pick a city and then we just go to that city and then we kind of figure out what universities are there. We didn't know that TSU was an HBCU until the night before. He didn't know until we got on campus.
Students upset after two conservative activists made an unannounced.
You see how they like to play in your face? They are not playing in my face. And I'm like, why would they show up? They could have went to Harvard, Stanford, Brown, Met, MIT. They could have went to Georgetown. They could have went to Berkeley. They could have went to NYU, USC, UCLA. What's another one? Think, breathe, think. We gotta think. They could have went to LSU. Let me look at some more. Oxford. You know why these fools didn't go there? Because they don't want to. They want to incite something that they don't have in themselves, okay? They wanted to incite violence, honey. Not the violence. Let me show y'all. Top schools, top colleges. Because I want to know in U.S., top colleges in the U.S. Princeton, I said Berkeley, I said Stanford, Yale, Columbia. I thought I said Columbia. I said MIT, University of Pennsylvania, University of Chicago, Duke, Dartmouth, Northwestern, Cornell, Rice. I forgot about Rice. Rice is a really good school. Johns Hopkins, University of Michigan, University of Notre Dame, Vanderbilt, University of Virginia. You know, some of these colleges had pow, pow, at, you know, their schools. University of Washington, I said Brown, University of Florida, Carnegie, Emory. Look at me knowing my schools. University of Maryland. I graduated with a minor degree at the University of Maryland. They didn't Google before getting there. My. The problem is they're scared because look at what's happening at these places where it's PWI. Predominantly them. They are afraid. Why would they go to Utah? Why would they go to North Dakota? Why would they go to Wisconsin? We got to start thinking like them. Why would they ever go to, I don't know, Oregon? They're afraid. I just talked about the Bailey Burke show. We just talked about that as soon as the video started. Honey, the girls ain't full of me. They full of y'all. Okay, let's get into Candy Girl. Because Candy Girl said a lot. And I found it utterly disgusting that Michael Rappaport, what is his name? Let me Google his name. Michael Rappaport was cussing out Candace Owens. He was calling her all types of bitches. He was calling her a dog. And I said, now he's giving her a learning. He's an American actor and a comedian. Not once did he say anything funny. Every time I hear him go off, I cringe. It's because it's getting weird. It's getting strange. He has these deep-seated hatred, vitriol moments. Let's play them, shall we?
This is a con artist. Why do you people keep going back to the well of Candace Owens? The don't deliver. The has not delivered. She's always like, I got receipts. Where are the receipts? What makes you happy, Candace Owens? You're a mother of small children. You seem miserable. And you seem more and more miserable as the days go on. Why are you talking about Charlie Kirk less than a week after he was killed in cold blood? Let his wife do that. You're not his wife. You're a groupie. Let's not forget just a few weeks ago, kooky Candace Owens, miserable Candace Owens, rotten Candace Owens interviewed Harvey Weinstein from jail. And her big reveal was nothing. You don't deliver on anything. She's like, I got receipts on Charlie Kirk. I got receipts on Israel and the Mossad. And they had to, where are the receipts? You never deliver the receipts. You get people watching and you don't deliver. It's Geraldo Rivera opening Al Capone's time and time and time and time and time and time and time again. You never deliver. Now you got yourself in a big pile of shit with Macron and his wife. I hope they sue you, bitch. Where are the receipts, bitch? You miserable dog. I'll tell you something. The Mossad, Israel, Charlie Kirk wasn't on the list. There's way more important fish to fry than Charlie Kirk. You were chasing after Kanye. What happened with you and Kanye? What happened with you and Kanye, Candace? What really happened with you and Kanye West? There's allegations. People are saying things I can't confirm or deny. Me personally, I have no proof. I can't believe that you would do so because you're a Christian, right? You're a Christian, right, Candace? You're such a devout Christian. You don't act like a Christian. Are you a Christian? Are you? See, no. Christian in name only.
He did that 3 days ago.
This is a con artist.
He did that 3 days ago, and he did that when Candace posted this. But it's crazy because y'all know I come with receipts. Y'all know I always come with receipts because the girls always like to do that. I find that alarming that he said that to her. He didn't have nothing to say to anybody else. So Candace Owens said, I want to break this news immediately because it feels important. I think if I don't break it immediately, something bad might happen. I hope I've earned the trust of enough of the people to believe me when I say that I've verified the information but cannot reveal the source. Tyler Robinson is not suicidal. The entire narrative that was placed in the media about him having been wanting to unalive himself is completely fictional, as are many other aspects of what we've been told, which a lot of people believe her. A lot of people, and when I say a lot of people, because Benjamin Netanyahu came out of the woodworks and said, I didn't do anything. Bill Ackerman came out the woodworks and said, oh, it was a loving dinner. You know, yeah, we were kind of fighting. Why are these men addressing Candace Owens as if she's a kooky person? But then they have all these men hopping out of the bushes to call her out her name, say she's a liar. We seen PBD, the podcast, say the same thing. And then she proved that they lied. Why are all these people trying to stop her from talking? Let's continue. His father having turned him in after confession is also complete fiction. To the contrary, Tyler Robinson maintains his innocent, has never even been to the UVU campus. There are absolutely zero photos or video that the campus can produce to the contrary. Do they think people were not going to do this? And the way that Cash Patel has been getting dog walk, I would say maybe she did find something, because people don't like Cash Patel. So what do you think those people are doing? They are talking. We already seen that they laid concrete on the foundation. I showed y'all that. Y'all remember that live that got stopped? We already showed you that. Go check that live out. They shut the whole live down, and we had to come back, and I said, child, not they playing with my internet. We done got too close. We done got too close to the stove. And I wasn't even researching. I was showing y'all. They don't want y'all to see nothing. They want y'all to be in the dark. This is why I say you got to use your good eyes. This is why I say you got to work out 50 minutes a day. This is why I say you got to drink more water and stop hitting the substances. Y'all know I don't care if you do the devil's lettuce or Jesus's nectar. Cut back on a lot of that stuff, because it has you in a trance. It has you in a loop-de-loo. A lot of that stuff is poisonous anyways. It's not even real. It got a little Fenty in it. That's what the girls are saying. I don't know. Which is why they have produced nothing other than a blurry image, which Tyler family know is not him. Tyler has never once expressed a suicidal thought. I want to make that clear. The federal government is lying about absolutely everything, other than the fact that that is his, right? And people have been coming out the woodworks to talk about the gun. Baby, they've been deleting posts. They've been getting rid of things. They have been they've been trying to send us all kinds of other stuff. Remember that big judge in the Jethro Roof case? When she got too close the last time, all of a sudden they was like, oh, he's into child pee. We were like, what the hell? When have they ever allowed us to see the truth? Never. Baby, the FBI used to be tight, okay, under the J. Edgar Hoover. The J. Edgar Hoover FBI used to be tight. Had them presidents towing the line. And here comes Cash Patel ruining J. Edgar Hoover's. Child, we gonna get into it. Don't say that name up in here. Don't say that name up in here, baby. They watching. They got the eyes in the sky. Not that we needed further substantiation, but Tyler Robinson did not author those Discord messages. We knew those messages were trash because it didn't sound like a 22-year-old. It sounded like an old person trying to be hip. I told y'all that. I would like to again stress that he never has ever been to the UV campus, and I need to confirm this later, I believe he was around the campus on that date. That means he went and did a campus visit but never lived there. I will have more of this later, but I wanted to immediately publish that Tyler Robinson wanting to unalive himself narrative, plus the dad that did the right thing after realizing his son was guilty, is a federal concoction. Child. And here comes Michael Rappaport. Who is he? You see, this is how you know they are agents of chaos, because why would they get these old ass people to say these things? We don't trust them. We don't believe them. Who are they? They have no impact to the culture. And when I say the culture, I'm talking about pop culture. See, they think because Candace Owens, see, they don't know. We used to dog walk Candace, but we follow Candace. We're not about to let them beat up on her. She's one of us. Okay, even if she don't act like us, even if she demeans us, she was out here laughing beside the people. The thing is, she's off script. She's off script, and they know she's off script, and she's close. Why else would people be now drawing conclusions about Charlie Kirk's wife? Saying Erica Kirk is a child. Let me stop. But I find it funny that Michael Rappaport can say all that about Candy Girl, but had nothing to say about this. Hold on, because y'all gonna love this. Get out your pen and pad. Get out your pen and pad right now. What you're about to get is the names. Y'all ready? Get your pen and paper now. Put a 1 in the chat when you got your pen and paper. Quickly. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't have it. Pull out your devices. Let's go. I'm about to get you some names from a source. A source that was not cussed out, has never been cussed out. You notice all the shift and the blame has been put on Candace. I want you to use this brain, not this brain. Use this, not this. Use this, the one they don't want you to use. Stop using this. Use these things between this and use this. Listen with your good ears. And zip this. We don't care that you don't care. We're not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones who want to care. Who are getting their investigation now. They notes. You ready? Let's go.
Peter Thiel, the FBI informant and CIA contractor, Elon Musk, the defense contractor and PayPal mafia member with Peter Thiel, close confidant of David Sachs, and J.D. Vance, who brokered the David Sachs fundraiser with Silicon Valley and Trump, mentored by Peter Thiel, mentored by David Frum, who worked for Bill Kristol with Tucker Carlson. Thiel, Musk, and Tucker lobbied Trump to pick Vance, and they said, if you don't, the CIA will kill you. Who's the CIA? Who does the CIA, NSA, FBI, DHS, who do they all contract with? Palantir, founded by Peter Thiel and Alex Karp and Joe Lonsdale, Israel First Jews, that after October 7th flew their board to Israel and provided them with facial recognition technology to murder Palestinians. J.D. Vance, who upon becoming the VP nominee in his first interview said, we're going to bomb Iran, who went to the Quincy Institute and said, we need a pro-Israel spin on America first. Tucker, who interviewed Vance 46 times on his show, Vance hired his son. Vance's Rockbridge Network was the spawning point of 1789 Capital, founded by Rebecca Mercer and Claire Monster Chris Buskirk, which gave Tucker $15 million. Rebecca Mercer funded Steve Bannon at Breitbart that spawned Milo Yiannopoulos' career. And Rebecca Mercer hand-selected George Farmer, Candace Owens' husband, to run Parler in 2021. This is why they want me dead. Who's the Fed? Who's the Fed here? Because I brought all the receipts.
So where is Michael Rappaport shutting that down, calling him all types of kooky cons and, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist and all these other things? Where is he? Nowhere to be found. Where is he? Nowhere to be found. And let me read it. Something seemed off with Kirk's wife, like she was going in and out from grief sound to non-grief tone. It seemed fake. Is it just me? The people have been calling it out. Mama is sitting down with the podcasters. You don't believe me? I'm going to just show y'all. This is bigger. Y'all think this is about Charlie Kirk? No. It's about Candace Owens getting too close. Erica, because the girls are dog walking her in the main streets. It says, Erica Kirk seen smiling, drops major announcement on Charlie Kirk's podcast, says my husband's voice. Shout out to the Economic Times. This is her. This is what they're dog walking. This right here. See, people don't like this because, you know, they just want you to shut up and dance. Ain't that what Andre 3000 said? Y'all don't hear me, you just want to dance. Okay, the devastated widow of Charlie Kirk, Erica Kirk, made a rare appearance on her late husband's podcast and shared on his legacy and voice would live on in his absence. Erica appeared on the late husband's podcast to share plans for Turning Point USA future just 2 weeks after he was assassinated and vowed that Charlie Kirk's show is here to stay. Didn't Candace Owens call out Turning Point USA? Didn't she do a show calling out the Turning Point USA on Friday? Baby, this is better than House of Cards. Once you understand who is who, you can never be bored. The girls who are bored can't keep up. I'm sorry. because this is dealing with not our lives. This is dealing with the baby's lives. We're talking about 10 years from now. Baby, they've been planning since 2012. This is why I said the Democrats might be slow. They might be slow. They're so behind. This is why I encourage you to do your part. Don't just be somebody who just talks that talk. The same lady who was linked to the alleged missing children, that's what they said. Y'all don't care? That's fine. You know, I can afford my health care. Can you? They're playing with your livelihood. Look around the Congo fighting. With who? Have y'all seen it? Sudan. Let me not mess up the Sudanese people country. Sudan fighting with who? Look at the power plays. Y'all don't see what's going on? Zimbabwe gave up a percentage of their land to who? Y'all better tap in. Y'all better understand why some of them African countries didn't stand behind that black man out there, Ibrahim Traore. It's bigger than the U.S., but y'all don't understand that. I'm not telling y'all not to fight back. I'm telling y'all to look around. You better get some fight in your spirit. There's a reason why they don't want you to see they out there rebelling in France. There's a reason why they don't want you to see they're still rebelling in Nepal. There's a reason why they don't want you to see they're rebelling in the Congo. There's a reason why they don't want you to see it. As long as you're entertained. Let's get into Cardi B. Let me make sure that was everybody. No, let's get into Icy Spicy. So I told y'all the girls who are working, you can always spot the girls who are working. Ice Spice is working. I love Batty Batty. I love Batty Batty. Batty Batty is doing what it's supposed to do. I love it. I'm here for it. She said Cardi sent out lashings, and that's fine. I'm gonna talk my shit, and this Batty Batty, and she did. And it's hard. It's good. I like it. It has a good vibe. She's rapping. I believe her when she said she shouldn't have allowed the world to believe she couldn't rap, but I like that for her because now she's out here still winning. She's out here at the fashion weeks. She's booked and busy. Despite Sweetie being lashed too, booked and busy. You gotta look at the girls who are actively booked and busy. They have something going on. They're even talking about Megan is coming. I wonder when. I would be pissed off too. I would be mad too. Oh, she's not. And y'all asked me to listen. Doja Cat album is a solid body of work. It's being overshadowed by Cardi B. That's something she could not fathom. She didn't put in the equation. But I will say this, the girls are tapped into their mother's energy. If you get it, you get it. And if you don't, you don't. Icy Spice, Sexy Red, Doja Cat, Cardi B, they're all tapped into their mother's energy. Megan Thee Stallion, Sweetie. That's why they're still successful. Young Miami. JT needs to go tap in on the artistic side. Because everybody who's not tapped in, look at where they're at. Lola, Brooke, Doechii, they're tapped into their mother's energy. When Doja Cat paid that homage to her mom, I said, Icy Spice paid homage to her mom. Okay, Sexy Red paid homage to her mother. They're cosplaying their mothers. Cardi B paying homage to her mothers and her grandmother, the women. Are y'all not listening? Because it's catapulting into Cardi B. Some of y'all are not going to like this. You're ready to write your think pieces as I speak. I need you, if you're spiritually inclined and intuitive and all these things, I need you to ask yourself, are you projecting? And don't lie to me, because I can see. Are you projecting? A lot of y'all are projecting. And it's sad because I'm sitting here and I'm like, these can't be the same girls as my homegirl. My homegirl really tapped in. She studied with the Don Dadas. You understand? The girls that can make your head spin and you still standing. You see, my enemies fell by the wayside. That's why when people come to me with the bull, I be like, who? I ain't worried about no avatar. The fuck? An avatar? Really? Someone who can't show their face? Really? You can't be serious. A homeless hoe? Really? Hoes who are scamming? Really? You better go find you a pure soul. Some of y'all not gonna get it. I get it though. Hey Barry, how's it going? Hey Bianca. I love Doja's album. Chart Data just announced that this week's Billboard results are delayed. Must be still counting the drama. Imagine the drama. Is that correct, Elite Leo? I will check it out. Batty is really good. It's really good. Italy is protesting. They all protesting, honey. Okay. I will check out Jose's new album. I'm waiting on Doechii and Megan. Y'all don't have to just listen to the old stuff. They already released new music. I only heard a snippet of Ice Spice song. I need to check it out. It sounds so good. You know, I'll be listening to things when I'm working out. When I'm working out, that tells me if I'm gonna like it. That's why I really like Cardi B's album. And by the way, Ice Spice says she loves when people work out to her music. So look at me. And I'm somebody who likes Sweetie music, and Sweetie has not been on the charts. So that tells you I am a pure soul when I give these thoughts and critiques and analysis. So Cardi B did the One Festival, the Republican One Festival or something like that. Republic One Festival. Either way, y'all are letting this pregnant lady, and she's big and pregnant, outwork you, out hustle you. And you're the blame. You're the blame. Lizzo said a few weeks ago, I think it was like 3 weeks ago, that you have to stop saying that it's everybody. You're the problem. If your manager is not doing enough, get out and do the work. If your label is not giving you the support, go out and do the work. Halsey literally just did a pod with Zayd saying she's not allowed to put out more music, and she did 100K in sales. I didn't even hear the album, but baby, that's a lot. 100K in sales, that's more than, I think Glorilla did 60K or something like that. 60 or 80,000 or something like that. Either way, that's a lot. That is a lot in this economy. And for the people who are like, well, when Queen came out, I said Queen did numbers. I never said Queen was a flop. I said it did numbers. I said the people are saying it's a flop, but I know when it comes to dollars and cents, anything 100K is a lot. Y'all don't even know 100,000 people. Some of y'all don't even have 100K followers. Y'all don't even have 100K subscribers, let alone 100K and nothing. Some of y'all haven't even seen 100,000 views, but y'all want to tell somebody they're not doing the work? Please. And I keep telling y'all this. You don't have to like Cardi, but you don't have to be a liar either. You don't have to be a liar either. A lot of you are projecting your emotions. She took accountability. That is the hardest thing she could do. And that's why she's winning. If you are a spiritual girly and you saying you so tapped in, but you can't see that she's done the work, she has went and did her shadow work. Now she's walking in the light. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're simply a hater. You're a hating hole in the back. And you gotta stay by yourself. Because at the end of the day, she did what she needed to do. She been paying homage. She been talked about how she been feeling the evilness, and I agree. She's pregnant too. It makes you real intuitive. Y'all know she be wearing her elite gaze, and she be having her mother and them over there praying over her, and she been in DR multiple times. Y'all don't think she been in that water? She definitely been in that water heavy.
To pray over me. I called my mom the other day to pray over me and my baby, because I feel like a lot of weirdness has been coming out from people and women and all this stuff ever since I announced that that I was pregnant. And it's funny because I know that y'all knew that I was pregnant because clearly everybody kind of figured that I was. But the negativity and the weirdness that people are bringing and putting, I told my mom, like, please pray for me and for the Lord to cover me. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I got my Babalaos and everything. And of course, people pray for me all the time. But, like, there's nothing like I personally believe nothing is nothing is as powerful as a mother's prayer. So I tell her to pray for me and pray for my baby because I feel like it's just like a lot of dark energy. And like when I say, I told my mom the other day to pray over a lot of dark energy, there's a lot of weird bitches that like will wish you weird shit on your kid. Like stillbirth, death, slowness. You know what I'm saying? So and I feel like I feel that energy. I feel that. I feel people putting that on me. I don't know, is this jealousy? I don't know what it is. It is what it is. I'm pregnant, baby. I can't get rid of it no more. Too far gone. So I don't know. I just feel it because it's just yeah. My fans know it though. Like, there's just been a lot of like tension and it's like, damn, the baby, the drama. The baby, the drama. And I've been pregnant a whole bunch of times, motherfuckers. I just feel like it's just too much negativity. But y'all ain't fucking with my mom's prayer. Because one thing about my mom, she's like an angel on earth. So a lot of dark energy. There's a lot of weird bitches that like will wish you weird shit on your.
And so she just goes on and say like she asks her mom to pray for her all the time because she's not all the way like saying I only ask the realest, the rawest, and those who are true. And I can always tell the ones who are ready to receive me saying, "Can you pray for me?" Because they be covered in the light. They be covered in the light, and it's not fake light. And I believe her. And you know why I believe her? Because there's a reason why she said it. She did not just, She said it with clarity. We know her English be jacked up. Okay, giving ESL. Giving ESL, but I can call a spade a spade. And people are like, well, she named her album Am I the Drama? And she had ravens around. That's how I know you hoes don't know what you talking about. Stick to the rivers and the lakes like you used to. Because y'all be out here, she be having those ravens around you. Ravens are spiritually inclined too. It means a rebirth, a transformation. Y'all be knowing everything and nothing at the same time. Y'all be knowing everything and nothing at the same time. She already went through her humiliation. The humiliation is publicized. We talked about it. That, when she said she cried for 300 days, that was the humiliation. When she was out here being embarrassed, that was the humiliation. Okay? When her man was out here, that's why he couldn't be in sync with her. And she was trying. That was the humiliation. And my thing is this. So many of y'all have these think pieces. And I'm like, y'all come from homes where y'all have different daddies. All the siblings have different daddies. Your granny had an outside baby. Your grandpa has a whole nother family. And you want to sit up here and talk about this lady like you know who she is. Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. It's one thing if you feel like, oh, I don't like her because of this. Cool, keep it on that. Y'all are making it personal, and we can tell y'all are making it personal because the projection is loud. We are in a time where people are feasting off your energy. I told y'all witching season was upon us. You didn't want to listen. That's why everybody who has been foaming at the mouth, people are looking at y'all like y'all are weirdos. Go heal. Go heal. Don't bring that energy into the new season. We had a whole eclipse and y'all are still out here foaming at the mouth. It's so weird. I'm not even the girls who do the candles. I'm not even the girl who play and shuffle with the cards and read the stars and the moon. And I can tell y'all are out of alignment. Go put your feet in real soil. You got to put your feet in real soil. You got to plant yourself. Because, baby, you out here projecting. You don't even know. You don't even know. There's demons walking upon us. Y'all don't believe it, though. Y'all do not believe it. There are demons walking upon us. I literally did not cover that beautiful black woman who said they said was hearing voices because you can see the demon in her face. I did not show y'all that. I didn't even have to play it. I could see it. I said, ooh, I have to rebuke that. Who took her own life. There are demons walking on this earth. Y'all think the angels are the only one here? We saw Kodak Black and that demon was on him. And y'all think they're not here? Let's have a little talk, shall we? Cardi B, who's tapped in, she's been tapped in. She be wearing her elite age. She told y'all about her Barbaroas. She told y'all about all her spiritual work that she be doing. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen the altar. And yet y'all think everything is the devil, but the devil itself. The devil be right in front of y'all face and y'all don't even know it because they know how to talk from that good book. That good book is going to trip you up every time. Once you get done praying, you're supposed to get to work, baby. This is why I told y'all, eat from home. Stop eating out. If you continue to eat fast food, don't get mad at me when this year that's coming up is horrible. I told you to eat from home. You only got to do it for a little period of time. Go buy your good groceries and eat from the house. Unless you're on a date or something like that. But if you're eating the fast food, consuming the fast food, I'm talking about the McDonald's, the Arby's, the Taco Bell, whoever, stop. And if you're not doing your 50 minutes a day, you can't set aside 50 minutes a day to get the things out of your pores, to expel out of your pores, to get clarity of the mind. You can't just, this week I'm not going to puff on the devil's lettuce. I'm not going to sip Jesus's nectar. I'm not going to ride the waves. You can't just cut back on it for a week. You're already lost. You're already lost. I'm cutting, just cut back from the sugar just a little bit. Just a little bit. Cut back. There's a reason I'm telling you this. Cut back. Cut back. Eat a little bit more vegetables. Add a little more vegetables. Cut out all them sauces. You need to cut back. You can't do it. They're feasting on you. That's why some of y'all are saying the things that y'all are saying. Y'all don't even know it's right here in the shadows. Lusting, lurking, using your voice box. You don't even know. And that's why I'm sitting here, I'm like this. I never said you couldn't be a fan of nobody. Be a fan of who you want to be. You don't have to listen to nobody. But some of y'all be like, I don't listen to her. This hoe this, bitch, 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 bitch. I ain't listening, but you're following everything that they're doing. I told y'all, let me show y'all. How are you? And the people be like, stop tying Nicki Minaj to Cardi B. Y'all be tying Cardi B to Nicki Minaj. Y'all do. Y'all the blog. Y'all are the Barb channels. Y'all are. Y'all are. All you have to do, you see certain people up in here, girl, let me put Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. I'm sure it'll bring up some drama today. Oh, a day ago, Cardi B comes for Nicki Minaj's head. Joe Budden defends Nicki Minaj for Cardi B distraction argument. The truth about Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Cardi B is a flop. Are you a barb channel? What the fuck? This is funny. You gotta laugh at stuff like this. Is hilarious. Child, I would name them, but ain't nobody getting no free promo over here, please. They be like, I cover female rap. The only person who really be covering female rap, in my opinion, who articulates it and I really enjoy them, is Potent Pondering. I think he's very articulate. I love his vernacular. I love his talking points. I don't always agree, but he's the only one. Y'all don't give a fuck about the female rappers. Stop it. Just say y'all are obsessed. Their only 3 talking points is Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. And then rotate it again. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion. In the circle. It's like, there's other female rappers out here. And then y'all are praising Doja Cat. Y'all are praising Doja Cat, who told y'all she not fucking with Nicki. Y'all are saying, oh, this album is giving Nicki Minaj. Lie again. Lie again. Y'all will lie again. Nothing about Doja Cat in this album gives Nicki Minaj. The last album proved it didn't give Nicki Minaj. What? 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 Take Me Through There is Metro Boomin's song though. That's not the female song. Y'all don't care nothing about these female rappers. A lot of y'all just like to be up here and just, child, it's fake. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Y'all put yourselves in a box, figure it out. I'm not giving you the tools to get up out of there. The man is a barb who slandered Cardi all day. Oh. Not a man. Look. When I hear y'all talk about female rappers, y'all never talk about Lola Brooke. Y'all never talk about Maya the Dawn. Y'all critique them. Y'all say they're ugly, they're washed. Y'all talk about the body. Y'all talk about the hair. Y'all never talk about the bars. Y'all never talk about the lyricism. Y'all don't talk about Doechii. Y'all don't talk about Flo Milli. Y'all don't talk about Tierra Khan. Y'all don't talk about any of them. Oh, you don't like Potent? Potent is trash? Oh, okay, man. I mean, I like him. Sorry. I like him, and he has really good cookies. He has really good cookies. Okay, Ken the Man. I don't hear y'all talk about them. Erica Banks, Bambi. Who else is a rapper? Rashida, MC Light, Queen Latifah, Salt and Pepper, Little Kim, Foxy Brown. Y'all don't talk about Remy Ma. My sister likes Remy Ma. She's a huge Remy Ma fan. Misty, Lizzo. Every time y'all talk about someone, y'all say who's not rap and who is rap. Mana Leo. Mana Leo has a hot track out. They're not talking about that. Like, Y'all not talking about Icy Spicy's son. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Y'all not talking about Caribou. Y'all not talking about none of them. Lotto. Who else? Asian Doll. Cash Doll. The Dolls. I'm trying to think. No up and comings from your city. Rashford, Tierra Whack. Nobody. Rico Nasty. I'm trying to think. They not talking about none of them. None of them. And I'm just supposed to sit up here and just go, okay, Stunner Girl, Diamond the Body. Where is their, they just liars. They liars. These are the same people who tell somebody that they're botched. All they care about is wigs, outfits, and the men who they're sleeping with. That's all they care about. They do not care about the music. I'm sorry. Y'all can't convince me I'm lying. This is why Cardi said, am I the drama? They talk about her all day. They really do. They talk about her the same amount of times they talk about Nicki Minaj. And I'm supposed to believe that you are a Barb? I can't tell. Okay, Lady London. A lot of these women have things going on. Sweetie. Brie, I found out I have a... Ooh, Denitra, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you, hon. I'm praying for you. Start your liquids now. I think Tasha K had that. Tasha K had that, and she was like on liquids for like 2 weeks or something like that. 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't think you can talk or something. So take care of yourself. Oh my goodness. Prayers up. We'll be praying for you. I'll add you to the prayer list, honey. Surgery is very intensive. I sure will. Yeah, y'all don't be talking about these girls who really be out here rapping. JT, Young Miami. Y'all do talk about Young Miami. Y'all talk about Young Miami in correlation to, like, y'all don't like her and she's a whore and all these other things. It's never positive. It's never about the music. It's always nasty, mean, and rude. And the people who are not going to like this tend to be gay black men. Those be the ones who be in my chat. Writing dissertations. Real nasty. You know, those are the ones who fought with me on the internet. Gay black men, so yeah. And they only bring it up, they only bring up JT Bia and Hell Akbar when they try to dogpile Cardi. Other than that, they don't gag about them girls. Bougie, okay? Because let's be very clear. Did Cardi B send a shot at Nicki Minaj? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She hit her hard. Y'all thought she was talking about Akbar. I knew she wasn't talking about Akbar when I heard Yo Thug. I knew from how she delivered the line. She delivered the bar. I said, oh, because Nicki was over there cackling in Station Head. It's always going to come back to bite her. That Station Head did nothing for Nicki Minaj. It made her look foolish. It did nothing for Nicki, and y'all be out here saying, JT so loyal. Y'all was not saying JT was loyal. Y'all was calling her everything until Cardi B called her a lapdog. And I said, y'all don't know their history. Y'all don't know what was going on with them. Y'all have no clue. They were friends. They talked. She probably put some money on her butt. Okay? Nicki Minaj embarrassed JT. That's why I don't care that she was getting dog walked like that. I like Magnet. I listen to it at least 5 times a day. I've never been called ugly. I never had no surgery. And the people who call me ugly don't like women anyway, so whoop-de-doo. Like, when Nicki said, I'm a bad bitch, I'm a bad bitch, period. Pretty and paid. Once I figure out how to make these millions in my sleep, It's hope for you hoes. It really is. I shouldn't be eating this chocolate. Thank you so much. Am I the drama? It's really the drama. Like, damn, man. Am I the drama? Yes, ho. Okay, I've never been called ugly ever. And I hate to get into this friendship thing because y'all see me fall out with people, but sometimes you gotta sever ties with hoes. The people who severed ties with me, I didn't cry about it. I'm talking about I didn't come and go, oh my God, why are they not my friend? I just literally left it alone. They can think whatever they want. Think it. Just don't lie on me. And 99% of the time, they be lying on me. Cardi literally heavily supported JT, and then JT had to prove her loyalty to Nicki, but never got the feature and got unfollowed by Nicki. And that's sad, because we all saw it. We all saw it. We all saw it in 4K. Everybody seen it. So for people to act like we didn't see what we saw, this is Nicki's fault. That people think she doesn't get along with women. She should have never addressed it. People say that all the time about other women. They don't address it. Do you see Mariah Carey addressing it? Mariah Carey be like, who? I don't know her. And they go about their day. Hey. It was ridiculous. Like, my thing is this, nobody owes you loyalty. I want to end it with this. Nobody owes you loyalty. Nobody's coming to save you. If you feel you're entitled to something, do the contract, do the paperwork. This is why I say Nicki Minaj is the elder out of all of them. She's the elder when it comes to Bia, JT, Akbar, Cardi B, Young Miami, Sweetie, who else? Lotto, Ice Spice, Doechii, hell, even Azalea Banks, right? She is the elder. Any other time she had an issue with hoes, she washed them on a track. The problem is she could not wash Cardi B because Cardi B was persistent. Cardi B got dog walked by not only Nicki Minaj, the fans, and Azalea Banks. Let's not act like it was just Nicki Minaj by herself. No, she got dog walked because Azalea Banks is articulate as fuck. Went up on the Breakfast Club and there, bop, bop, bop. And that was at a period where, cool. And then y'all be like, oh, she had surgery, she used to be ugly. Okay, a lot of them hoes was ugly before surgery. Can we be honest? Can we be honest? They all had a nip and a tuck. They all had a nip and a tuck. They all had a nip and a tuck. None of them haven't been under the knife. They all got a little snip, snip, a little tuck, tuck. Whether you know it or not, they all went and did it for themselves, right? That's part of Hollywood. Do I agree with it? No. I feel like you should love yourself more, but hey, I'm not out here making millions of dollars. So if somebody offered me $15 million, but they want something changed, tweak something, I don't know. I don't know. I can't say because a lot of the girls have done it. Surgery is fixing your teeth. Surgery is fixing your teeth because that changes your jawline and your facial structure. Yeah, let's get into it. Fixing your nose. Glorilla did have some face balancing. She said she has not. She has. Listen, I know a good surgeon when I see one. I'm not mad at it. Kudos to you, boo. She wanted to be beautiful. It is what it is. Okay, cosmetic surgery is surgery. They all had a little nip and a tuck. If you altered anything on your body, you've had surgery. to enhance something, if it's not life-saving surgery, and I'm talking about like you had to have a knee replacement or you tore an ACL or you had a patella or something like that, child, please. I told you I had my tonsils removed. I mean, it was life-saving. Child. Okay. Oh, Dream Dog, you got a BBL. Ew. BBL, Drizzy. BBL, Drizzy. Dream Dog. Don't you got a BBL, girl? Yes. Yes. Okay, BBL. I got a BBL. Yes. Listen, a couple of my friends, I would never tell, has, you know, the little nip in the tuck. I'm scared of knives, so honestly, I would do it too, but I wouldn't know what to do. Like, right, nip and tuck. Oh my God, you know, little shoot, I'm telling you, if I had a nip and everywhere, out here like Drea, please. I did not know that. Come on, Dream Dog. Round of applause. Listen, do what's best for you. Do what's best for you. I don't understand why people make it like such a big deal about it, because the same people who be bashing it be praising they fave, and they fave has done it. So whether it's the shots or the BBL, I'm just letting y'all know what it is. Okay. So again, I hope the girlies who say they for female rap really start talking about the female rappers. Otherwise, they just stands with channels. Because what are they bringing? What are they bringing to the table besides hatred, right? I feel like, and this is my personal view, that's why I didn't name names, except for Potent Pondering. I like his talking points when it comes to, I don't watch everything, but the stuff I've seen, I liked it, even if I don't agree. I like how he delivers his message. I'm like, okay, too easy. That don't mean you have to be like, oh, I hate it. No, I'm not a hater. I've always been, and the reason why I've been successful is because I've always given people their flowers for what it is. Look, y'all know I'm cool with AG2. AG2 don't like a lot of shit. Yusuf, and shout out to Yusuf, cooking in the Tilt Kitchen with lots of butter and seasonings. Like, Yusuf don't like a lot of these hoes, but I like Yusuf. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. We have difference of opinion. We don't live in, we live in a democracy for now, child. Okay. Okay. You don't have to like the same thing. That's why I said bring back originality. Y'all so happy to do a reboot. That's what's wrong with y'all. Some of y'all lack the passion. Some of y'all are in the wrong lane. You know, being a troll can get you paid. It can. A lot of y'all are not working in your field. You would flourish so much better if you just tapped into who you truly are. Be who you are in the month of Pride. Like, yeah, y'all not working and operating to your fullest potential. And that's why people are looking at you like how I'd be looking at you like, are you okay? All this for Cardi B. All this for Cardi B. If you don't like her, why? How come you discuss her so much? Like all the time. You have to like her. You have to like her. Like some of the stuff she's not even in the headlines for. Like, what? Unless you're getting exclusives. Y'all don't even be getting exclusives. And I have said this. A lot of these barb channels can't do nothing but be I hate other female rappers for y'all because they're not getting exclusive content. They can't tell you that Nicki Minaj lost out on her documentary deal. because Judd stole. He took some of the rights to her stuff. This is why I say, y'all get mad because the other girls are smarter than Nicki when it comes to business. I said what I said. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. How come Nicki don't know how to do business? There's no way an Icy Spicy can come and use me up. That makes no sense. She's younger than me, and I get bamboozled. It's one or the other. Either Nicki's bad at business or Ice Spice is just really smart. What is it? So you mean to tell me Nicki Minaj was smart and Ice Spice tricked her out of 2 songs? Almost the 3rd song, and Ice Spice said she didn't want it? Who are y'all fooling? Yourself? Because you're not fooling me. I told y'all, the math always math. 2 + 2 is 4 in every country. Every country in the world. That's why I'm like, what? I could never be tricked by Jim Jones. Jim Jones couldn't have me drinking no purple Kool-Aid. Cause what? The girls are ops because they're better at business? Is that what we're saying? So y'all are mad the girls can read? Y'all want them to be dumb? You want them to be dumb. They birds because they can read. And my favorite one is, you're on the payroll. Baby, if I was on the payroll, y'all would not see me. I would be at the fashion week. I would be everywhere. Why would I be on the payroll and then come talk to y'all? Like, and I love y'all Bay Squad. I love talking to Bay Squad. But come on now. There will be signs that I'm on the payroll. Like, what? I'm not Lovely T. Don't you ever get it twisted. I'm not Armand. Don't you ever get it twisted. Like, what? Ken Barbie. What? Baby, if I was on the payroll, I would be front and center with Ken Barbie. Do you understand? We will be at the fiestas and the siestas and on the PJs and out and about taking our pretty pictures. The fuck? It says they don't want to talk about that. Ice Spice not buying into that bogus deal. Why are you pulling their leg, Couture? Oh, I'm sorry. That was too much. I just don't like if you gonna finesse for real. Hey, Fear No Mortal, how you doing, boo? If you gonna finesse for real, okay? If you gonna finesse for real. I grew up a pretty amazing life. You know, very upper middle class, no gun violence, none of that. It wasn't until like I was an adult that I seen those things, but I will never portray something that I'm not. Like, I feel I'm a pretty balanced person. I just don't get it. Like, make it make sense to me, you know, because I've had friends who talk that street stuff, and that doesn't make sense just from being around them. And I have friends who talk billions, and it still don't make sense. So what is it? We can't have it both ways. We have to ask ourselves, like, if we're talking about smart and dumb, are we mad because the girls chose themselves? And let's be very clear, they probably were fans of Nicki Minaj, right? They probably grew up on, y'all need to go to school. We know the messaging. We know what she promotes. The problem is she's not good at her selling points. Who are we to blame? Them or you? The problem is Nicki has been focused on music. Now that she's at the end Because she's not still at the beginning. She's at the end, right? Now that she's at the end of her music thing, not saying she can't put out music, but I'm talking about sustainability amongst the youth, right? That window can only go on for so long, because guess what? There's more youthful girls out here that talk the lingo, that wear the things. Do y'all think Nicki Minaj is going to wear the micro mini skirts with the rock and roll t-shirts? Do y'all really think that? Rihanna won't even wear it, because all she tells y'all every day is she's a mom 24/7. I feel Nicki Minaj should do consultation and featured classes, etc. That would be dope. She'll make a lot of money. She's touched a lot of money. She's been in a lot of fashion houses, right? But let's be very clear. I've never looked to Nicki Minaj for fashion. Never. Never. And I think she's pretty. I think she takes beautiful pictures. But when I think about it, there's some things I was like, oh my God, I would wear that. But I'm not looking at Nicki Minaj for fashion anything. I think her lane is bamboo earrings, bomber jackets, lip gloss. She could make a killing off of that alone. Y'all see I wear lip gloss all the time. Lip gloss. Lip gloss. Y'all know that. I think she can make, because that's her lane. I think when you don't know your lane, you don't know what you're advertising, you're just all over the place. Press on nails, I don't think it's her lane. I really don't. Sneakers, I don't think it's her lane. I just don't. I'm not saying not to buy those things. I just don't think that's her. I don't think it's authentically her. When I see Rihanna and she's doing the Fenty, the makeup, and then she's doing Savage X, which is the lingerie and stuff like that. That is Rihanna. You know why? Because we've seen Rihanna's ass the entire time. I've been able to hear DJ play the replay. That is her aesthetic. Beyonce selling a liquor. We've always seen a glass of wine in Beyonce's hand. So liquor, okay, cool. We see her out here with the hair care stuff. Yes, Beyonce's hair is down her motherfucking back. Her kids got their hair down their back. Yeah, her mama is a hairstylist. Makes sense to me. Yeah. I don't really like all the clothing, but I wore House of Darion. I wore it. Hello. Okay, the Croc thing, she do wear a lot of Crocs. I'm just saying you gotta stick to the staples. When I see Kim Kardashian out here selling waist trainers and things like that, that looks about right. That's what she do. Her in the Skims and the pajamas and the basic things. Yes, because we saw Kim wearing those things, those long maxi dresses and flipping it, adding accessories and things. Yes, that is Kim. Yes, the leisure apparel. Yes, because we seen Kim in those things. Yes, I can see it. Like if you can't visualize it, it's not gonna work. It's just not. Cardi B should do fashion design and some productions. I think she will. She says she's producing this tour. That's what she said. I don't know. Nicki always trying to run away from the fact that she had surgery. Nicki should literally be leading the way in surgery body clothes. Ooh. Cause is that a Queens thing? You know they're a little bougie. That's what I was told. Queens girlies are bougie. I believe it, because look at LL Cool J. LL Cool J is like very bougie. Because after BBL, it's hard to find pants that fit the waist and the booty. Ooh. The booty, yes. I be so geeked up. Yes, come on. Big booty, big booty, big booty. It walks when she claps, walks when she claps. That's why we run to Fashion Nova and Shein. Ooh, okay. Nicki, if you're listening, get into that for the BBL girls. That'll be cute. That's a cute coin. Excuse me, y'all, but that's all I have for y'all. I'm just telling y'all, we gotta stick to our strong suits. We gotta get into our business. We gotta tap in. We gotta get some clarity, and we have to ask ourselves, are we on the right path? Okay. Lizzo actually has like body contouring stuff too with the Yeti, and I heard it's really good. She has this compression top. I tried it one time. It was nice. I like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm willing to try people's stuff. Listen, I got some Fenty. I got the Fenty lingerie. I got a robe and a camisole. It was gifted to me for my birthday. I felt like a baddie. I usually buy all the girl stuff. I have Nicki Minaj's perfume. I'm running low on it, but I have the perfume. Who else stuff I support everybody. I had some of that Megan Thee Stallion tequila. I didn't get no Sir Davis. I wanted to get some Sir Davis, but you know, it was sold out. So fine. But y'all, let me leave. Let me let y'all go. I hope y'all having a beautiful Sunday. I hope y'all football teams win. I saw that the Giants won. Shout out to the Giants. It says she's bitter though. Cardi was going to do the nail thing, so she ran to try to do it first. And to be honest, the venture doesn't fit her aesthetic at all. Because Nicki Minaj has really nice nails, but to me, no. Lip gloss, bamboo earrings, bomber jackets. Like, she's from New York. She could literally make coats. Like she's a classy girly from New York. I know girls who are from New York who eat the girls up when it comes to a good coat. Trapezoid mouth, is it trapezoid mouth? She, when it comes to aesthetics, she's from New York. She's from Staten Island. Her coat game is sick. Boot game is sick. There has to be something like, when I think of Nicki Minaj, I think about the coats, the bomber jackets, the coats, the earrings, the lip gloss, the shades. That's what I think about when I think about Nicki Minaj. I don't think about heels, sneakers, nails. I don't think about none of that. No. I don't think about makeup. No. 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 Get some pens, because you can write raps. Shit. Like, you see that? I just came up with that off the top of my head. She's a writer. Get you a pen. Get you a pen. We got to stick to our strong suits. I don't think she really tapped into her strong suit, and this is why it's not working. Because she could be so much bigger. And I also feel like she started late. A stationary set or something. Yeah, like something really pretty, a really nice design, hard and soft back, spiral and stapled in. I don't know what they call it, but like something with a little something like this. Not the spiral, but you know, all kinds of things. She could make a killing. A little mic, make mics, special mics with your favorite mic and monopolize off of it. Do a joint venture or something where you just sell it. It would sell out. I don't know. I don't know. There's so much money to be made. The possibilities are infinite. Like, I don't know. That's just me though. And so the girls who are going to be writing your think pieces, like, y'all, save it, because I don't care. I respond. I'd be like, okay. And they'd be like, your disdain for Nicki Minaj. First of all, y'all never met Nicki. Y'all never met Cardi B. Y'all never ate with them. They don't talk to you on the phone. They don't do any of that. You don't have no inside scoop. You're just a fan who has a large following. Please. And on that note, comment down below. I gotta go.